hopefully. The party panel has returned. Rochelle Ritchie, Jimmy Failla, and Tyler Grant. So, Tyler, what do you make of Kirsten Gillibrand, and why is she still in the race?
Well, I mean, the commercial looked like a really bad medicine commercial, first of all. And the Democrats don't seem to understand that you can't go, you kind of play to the polls in the primary season. And if you go too far one way or the other, you can't get back to the middle during the general to where you can talk to the regular folks. Yeah. Gillibrand, some of these other candidates would do well to get off of Twitter, get off the internet, and just see what the regular people think about and care about, which is jobs and moving the economy forward. And that's going to be what voters are going to care about. And going against the president, who might face a recession by then, you have to talk about those issues.
Yes, but that's where Warren has the advantage, because Warren has been building her base of white papers for 2 years now. She has known exactly what she wants to do. She knows what her policy objectives are, and it has nothing to do with her gender. Kirsten Gillibrand doesn't have any, shockingly creative ideas when it comes to the economy or healthcare. She's really just latching her wagon to someone else's star, and it's not working.
No. I actually think that video was the end result of her staff telling her to quit. They were like, no, Kirsten, it's impossible. You shouldn't do this. And she's like, I got it.
Even her voice is
That's a great ad.
And boring.
I know, she sounded sort of hoarse or sick, maybe.
He might get shoved to the side because he's had a couple of down years.
But we also live in a world where, Blake Bortles starts. And, in that kind of world, it just makes sense to me that, Colin Kaepernick, at a minimum, could start in the NFL.
You'd like
These
to
guys
think he
have,
could, but to my point, I'm not questioning the merits of him getting a job as a backup. I'm questioning the effect it has on a team. These teams want to win, and they want to
Johnny
placate a
Football
fan
went and played in the CFL. If he really loves the game, you don't have to stay in the NFL.
For Colin Kaepernick to be back in the game is if Jay-Z becomes a part owner of a team. I mean, that just makes sense. Jay-Z becomes part owner of the team. Maybe even the Patriots, he becomes a backup to Tom Brady, and that'd be a good ending for everybody.
But isn't this kind of crazy, though? Because you hear a lot of this talk about, get Colin Kaepernick his job back. But does that mean that now we don't have to fight for
a lot of victims are not going to get justice for the horrible things that Jeffrey Epstein did.
No, and the way he locked up his will 2 days before he killed himself.
And unfortunately, it seems that, in civil court, they're going to be able to get to some of that. And certainly if more facts come out, the broader point is that hopefully the media keeps the focus on this so that private investors keep going at a breakneck speed to find all the different bits of evidence about this so that more and more victims can come forward and get some sort of remedy.
Yeah, they should. I
absolutely.
mean, they deserve restitution. And in his financial declaration, he's got over $600 million. You may not like my husband, and you may like everybody else a lot better, but...
We joked before the show, we were talking about how she's sort of like a New York real estate agent where she's like, it's a spacious one-bedroom, but it doesn't have a sink. And we just, it's just one of those things where I think everyone's so used to having, everything available at their fingertips. I want it exactly how I want. And I think she is making a broader good point, which is that, you might not agree with my husband about X, but he's got the 90% that you do care about versus the president. And I think that that's something that the Democrats don't understand, and especially the really woke Democrats, that you're not going to get the perfect candidate. And so you can't say what you mean in American politics, but
he may not be perfect, but he's perfect for us.
Oh,
she's saying no, but she's rattling off all the things not to like.
What she's saying to you young viewers watching at home is don't get married. This is the biggest problem.